Today in the Boujee Hill Diva podcast, we are going to talk about light leaders and how you, as a light leader, because that's why you're listening to this, are the new celebrities. Mark my words, you will see it in the coming months and definitely the coming years about the new celebrities, the new people pay attention to are going to be light leaders, tarot readers, people that have intuition. They're very strong with their intuition, people that are here to help people live their fullest. That is who is going to be the new celebrities. Mark my word. I'm your host, Christine Michelle, and we are flipping the script on what it means to be famous. Let me ask you this. What are some of the reasons that we idolize celebrities? We love them, right? Because we feel like, oh my goodness, they're doing things that we could never do. We feel like they give us, they're aspirational. They teach us how we can live this amazing lives, these lives that we feel maybe outside of what we can do, and all of those things. But the truth is, and there's no shade, the celebrities and the people that you're paying attention to have nothing that you don't have. And with the craziness that's going on in the world and the chaos and all of the craziness, what you get to learn, or what people are going to try to learn, is how to be unbothered, how to walk through life without triggers, and how to be their best selves. And so when they see someone with a light that is doing that, that is embodying that, the world will start to look at you. You will be the light leader. Let me talk about the shift. So, right now, we're in a time where the earth is raising in frequency. And so, we have 3D density, right? Third density, and then we have the fifth density. Okay. The third density is a heavier density. It's a density where the vibrational frequency is lower, right? It's more feelings of fear, um, frustration, anger, jealousy, things like that. That's the frequency. And then the earth is rising in its frequency and it's more aligned with fifth density, which is love, joy, appreciation, curiosity, those types of frequencies. And right now, the 3D world is really there's an overlap with the 3D and the 5D right now. So you might feel like, hey, sometimes I'm living in the 3D, sometimes I'm living in the 5D, like sometimes I feel this way and sometimes I feel that way. And what you get to know is we're all doing that because there's a mix. And you might feel like, oh my God, like when I'm looking at people and they're making certain decisions, I can clearly see, like, why are they doing that? That feels so weird. That feels really different than what I would do right now. And I want you to know it is because you have really tapped in and anchored in the fifth density, the 5D frequency. And so it's not because we're better, it's not because someone is worse, it's because you've risen in consciousness, you've done the inner work, you've done a lot of shadow work that you can now clearly see and feel if you yourself are in 3D or if someone else is, right? We're not judging, but you can feel it. And so the world is also starting to feel it. They're starting to see, right? They're starting to say, wow, this person is more joyful. This person's more appreciative. I would love some more of that. I would like some of that. Oh, wow, this person is leading with soul. They're leading with um, appreciation. They're leading in love. Like, I really would love to experience more of that. And so instead of idolizing what they used to, money, status, ego, and all of those things, not that money or status or ego are wrong or bad, it's just not what the person needs right now. Do you guys remember 2020 with the whole pandemic? A lot of people started to dive into inner work because they were behind, at home. There was nothing else to do. There were only so many Netflix shows that they could binge, and it was just like, I really want to work on myself, right? I don't have to work. I'm gonna let me work on myself for right now. And so these people would, really dive in. They started to do all these courses and all this inner work. We are in another stage of that. Not necessarily locked down, right? Not necessarily stuck in your house, but a lot of people are realizing that those lower frequencies feel really uncomfortable right now. Really uncomfortable. And so because it's feeling really uncomfortable and they're maybe not aware of shadow work, they're not aware of shifting, and they're not aware of what to do when they're triggered, these people are looking for healers, spiritual entrepreneurs, creators, visionaries, entertainers that have lighter frequency, a lighter energy about them. And they're like, how are you doing it? And so they're going to be looking for women like you who are here to raise consciousness, not because you have a high follower count, not because you have all these people that are loving you. That's going to come. Of course, that is going to come because it's naturally going to happen. But they're coming to women like you because of your frequency, because of what you embody, and because you embody something that they're looking up to. And they're like, how do I do that? How is she doing that? And so, light leaders, and I don't call you light workers, and I'm going to have a whole podcast on why I don't, but light leaders are the new celebrities. It's because you've done the work, because you've built the success, because you are in integrity, because you lead your clients, your community, you lead with love, because you embody the frequency of someone who is unbothered. And if you don't, get them Unbothered Masterclass. There is a special code in the show notes for you. Because guess what? Soon, like, people want, they're going to see it, and fame without a purpose is empty now. But when someone like you, who's deeply aligned, wildly self aware, unapologetic about her power, the diva, is coming and walking in love, and there's just a light following her, the world is changing, and they're like, I want to change with this, and I need someone to help me walk through this. And you're going to be invited to global stages, not because you're trending, but because your voice is needed. Media platforms are going to reach out, not because of clickbait, but because your message will activate millions. Brands are going to want to partner with you, not because you're fitting a mold and all of that stuff, but because you're redefining the mold of what it's like and who it's like to be a human right now, in this time, in this day, in this age. You are creating a legacy. The old world, the 3D world, it's crumbling. The systems that it was built on, scarcity, patriarchy, ego, not using your intuition, logic, all of that, it's breaking down, it's crumbling. It has a death rattle that's like ring, 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 ring. And the new world is being built up by women like you, women who lead with intuition, not obligation, women who create from desire, not desperation, women who understand that success without soul is not success. You are here to be iconic. You are here to shift industries, to ignite movements, and to anchor in the new paradigm. And so also, let me be clear, this is not about waiting to be discovered. This is about claiming your space right now. Right now. Because you no longer need to hide. While the world will try, like, there will be some people that want to stay stuck. They want to stay in that energy, and there is nothing wrong with that. That's where they belong. But there's so many more that are ready to be called forward. And when you embody this energy, you call them forward. And you are now the person that they're looking up to. You are now the person that they're like, wow, I want to be more like her. So what does this look like for you? I know a lot of you are entrepreneurs, spiritual entrepreneurs. You have different types of businesses. I know a lot of you are, you could, own different types of product businesses, service-based businesses. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you are here embodying the more advanced energy of love, of of appreciation, if you're doing the work, you're doing all the inner work, if you are doing that, no matter what you're doing, this is how it could look like for you. It could look like, sold out retreats where women fly all across the world to sit in your energy. If you're a corporate diva, it could look like you getting promoted and promoted and promoted and teams under you. And they're like, we want you to lead us. We love your ideas. You think about community. We hadn't thought about that. Thank you for that. If you're a coach or a mentor, it could be guiding your clients who are going on to lead their own movements and you having a ripple effect that's creating entire industries and leading millions of people. It could also look like you being called to collaborate with major brands and media, not because of clout, but because of your leadership and because of the light that you are shining. And guess what? Your light doesn't take out someone else's light. Your light in this paradigm shines brighter. Like the more lights together makes it even brighter. So there isn't any competition. There isn't any fighting against each other. We work together. There's collaboration. There's joy. There's like, oh my goodness, I love this person. Let's do this. Let's do a live together. Let's get on this show and let's get on my social media and then let's do this and let's do this together. This is the energy of that. And the best part of this is that you're doing this while staying so deeply connected to your soul, while being so connected to truth and your purpose. There's no hustling. There's no diluting your power or your message to fit in someone else's mold because you are the trendsetter. You are the mold. You are divinity in a body. And the world is watching and waiting for you to step it up. And so here's what you need to know. You are not just another coach, mentor, entrepreneur, entertainer. You are a light leader. And it is time you start walking in that energy and claiming that space because the stage is already set and they're ready for you to take it. The audience is ready. They are ready for you to set up and sit in that spotlight so that you can show them what it looks like to be unbothered in this day and age when there is so much crazy, how to walk through these circumstances knowing that they don't have to affect you and you get to change them. They want to know how to do that, how to embody what I call God frequency. They want to know that. How to lead from a space of unwavering power. They want to know that. And when you own that, then they know that they're in the right space and you can be the person to walk them through how to do it. So light leaders, step into your celebrity. You are the new celebrities. You are the people that the world is watching, and enjoy it. And if you need help to learn how to become unbothered, join my Unbothered Masterclass. The link is in the show notes. Use the code Boujee Diva to claim your special price. And then if you want to go deeper and deeper and deeper, of course, check out SugarBABY, which is at a really special price. When you sign up for Unbothered, you will never see that price again. So grab it. Because SugarBABY is where you learn that you are not only just a sugar baby, you are the sugar daddy all at once, which means that you are the source of it all. And so until the next time, stay bougie, stay healed, and stay divine.